Hey, lady. So, um, I was just thinking about a phrase I heard in 2000. So, 23 years ago, my uncle told me he came to visit in Atlanta with my dad, and he said something to me that just kind of blew me away at the moment, and even later. He said, when dealing with people, situations, most things you're going to encounter, or people you'll encounter, situations you'll encounter, you have to take what you need and leave the rest. And I'm like, that, it just sounded like take something from somebody, like use this person and just leave them for dry. And he said it again. He said, take what you need and leave the rest. Meaning, deal with every exchange, there is energy exchanged. So, in that exchange, the goal is to connect with the best part of that person, place, or thing that you're dealing with and leave the rest of what you don't want and can't deal with them. Take what you need and leave the rest. I can love you, I can love several things about you, but the things that I'm not so in love with, be it family, friends, relationships, I can leave that with you. It could be yours. And hopefully, in order for it to be a beautiful situation, what I'm taking is exactly what I'm giving in that exchange and offering up so much positive love, connection, kind of energy when you have your exchange with me, that I should only, in my right state of mind, be looking for this equal amount or as much as possible, even if it's only 10%. That 10% is gonna, I'm gonna take that. No judgment, and if the 90% is not what I want to deal with, I won't. But yeah, if it's 50-50, 60-40, come on now, yes, we can work through that. I'm gonna take what I need in a positive exchange and leave the rest behind. And it takes the ego out of situations. It takes the control and definitely judgment. Because I'm not even dealing with the things that I could possibly judge or not feel good about. Which takes me to the Katt Williams interview. Yes, I watched it, the entire thing, mostly because I wanted to get his ratings, get the numbers up. And I'm glad it was near 50 million last I checked. Way to go. Most of that interview I left with him, but I love Katt Williams because he's going to say some profound shit. Somewhere up and through the comedy show and or the interviews, I enjoy watching him get interviewed because he's going to say something profound. And I take that and leave the rest because I could care less. Wow. I think that's the general public. We don't give a. We just don't care if you and Steve Harvey do the same joke or who came up with it first. As long as it's equally as funny when we go see you, put your swing on it, put a swing on it. We don't care who opened up with music first. It was flat. It was funny when he did it, and it was equally as funny when Katt Williams did it. It just was. Whatever Steve Harvey did and said, took from Katt Williams, it was funny as shit when we saw Steve Harvey do it. And it was funny when we saw you do it. So as the public, we don't care about all that extra comedic ego and or super duper promoting. I love you for that. He just promoted his tour, and I'm not mad at him for that. Because we're talking about him. I'm talking about him now. That was the goal. So, yeah, hey, man, hey. But he said something in that interview, which was pertaining to changing the energy in a room, changing the energy in a relationship, when you walk in the room and your girlfriend, your woman, is looking at some murder mystery movie. If you want to change the energy in the room, change that shit to the cartoons. And that profound. It was funny, but seriously profound. It is as easily as that. Change the channel. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And God's given us the power to do it any way we want. Change the channel mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Change the channel. Change the tune of that energy within you. So when your exchanges happen, you guarantee it's 70% too. 70% of what I have to give is positive love, lovingly positive. And it would be wonderful. It is wonderful when I get that same exchange, if not more, with my dealings. Mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. People, places, and things. And so yeah, my evening message: take what you need and leave the rest. Thank you, Lonzo Lorraine. Love you, Aunt.